personally would do the floor last. I would start high and go low. I always like rubber gloves. I always do. Now these ones I used for when I cleaned the bathroom, so I'm not going to use them for the kitchen. Kitchen, I'm going to use yellow ones. Okay, so I got some hot water. I'm gonna take my supplies from yesterday, my big three. You got your Mr. Clean, your Comet, and your Windex. So if we start high and work down, this window, as you might be able to tell, is dirty. I'll just leave it at that. It's dirty. So index it. And if you forgot where the paper towels are, this is should be a guaranteed spot that we always have. Paper towel in the top drawer of this bathroom cupboard. There, that's good enough. Okay, let's get a cloth, good cleaning cloth. The kitchen, you don't have to worry about cross-contamination, which is nice, makes it easy. Clear this stuff out of the way. And there just is always a fork. Always. I like to use Mr. Clean and Comet for the sink. That's what I like to do, but you can use Mr. Clean for all of it. 3 shooter glasses. Quite a bit of water. And stuff like this, rocks, toss it. Toss it. You want to put rocks, you could put rocks in your room. But for us, it's hard to clean around. We are done with Windex. It can go. We're done with paper towels. This can go. Guys, don't just stop here, but move the stuff out of the way. There's a battery behind there, right? Stuff like that. Get rid of the crap. Don't just leave the microwave without doing anything with it. That out. Got your washcloth, it just takes a second. Give the microwave to get it clean. And you can see behind there. This is the kind of stuff we want to get rid of. Code word Zamboni. Okay. Let's have a little soap. So, make sure you clean these drain plugs out. Give them a bit of a rinse. I like to use Comet in here. Swoosh it around. There we go. It's one happy sink. Wash your cloth off. Just because you got Mr. Clean in the bucket. Comet on the rag. Now the Comet is off the rag. We're good to go. Let's go over here. Old pea here. The garbage. My hunch is these kitchen stove tops are a bit delicate, so I don't like to use the Comet on it. I just use Mr. Clean and water, and I get it wet and I just let it kind of stay wet, and it can kind of soak. And in here. This, who knows how long that's been there. Let's get it into the house laundry. House laundry's up here. It is probably good to have oven mitt. There we go. There we go. Maybe behind here. Okay. Good enough. The stove we're going to come back to later. This drawer. I noticed this drawer last week was a bit sketchy. I'm going to give it a quick wipe out. Okay, all we're left with is the floor. Well, and the fridge. So the fridge is a little bit higher in elevation than the floor. Deal with it. Now the fridge, this is a hard one because people have food in here, but we also have to clean the fridge. So what we're gonna have to do is get a box, clear all the food out, quickly wipe down the fridge and put it back. I get a lot of complaints that this takes too long. Let's just time it and see. We're at 15:15. So let's just see how long this takes. And meanwhile, I'm going to change the water. so it doesn't belong to anyone. Put it off to the side. Just put a message on WhatsApp. Hey, does this belong to anyone? Because the worst is when we get old food in the fridge like this. I don't think anyone's gonna eat that personally, but this looks a bit suspicious. Probably good. Even if your box starts running out of space, just put it on the floor. It's not a biggie. Here, my water's filling up. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's just gonna be here for a second, right? Like, look at this. That would be there if I didn't dump the fridge. It's a salad box with 2 leaves. And we only have 1 fridge, so we don't have space to store people's expired food. And sometimes this food will belong to people who no longer even live here anymore. If it's a bag, take a look what's in it. Carrots, okay. Celery, carrot, cheese, bread. Maybe it's good. Old avocado. I don't think it's good. But we're not throwing it out. We're just setting it aside. And look at this. Look at this in the fridge. Okay, it's a perfect example of why we clean the fridge. This pot takes up almost a third of a shelf. And what's in it? So, yeah, I know it's a pain, but I make it a requirement for a reason. It's not that big of a pain, really. In this fridge, this one drawer slides out easy. So if it slides out easy, take it. If it's kind of difficult, okay, just leave it in there. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Again, you have a few choices. I'm gonna go dish soap just because it's a little bit more gentler. I forget to dish soap. The dish soap's kind of made for food. Start at the top, work down. Okay. Just get what you can. I'm not requiring you to do a whole big tear the fridge apart deal. We're trying to figure out a system that does the deep clean. Here's why we do this. Look at that. I don't know what that is. But you don't want your food next to it. Right? Here's another thing. An old bean problem. Now this one drawer doesn't come out very good, so that's okay. Just leave it in there, work around it, see what you can get. Yeah, actually it came out pretty easy. Code name yellow. Here goes. This one. This one. The fridge is like the commons, you know? If everyone abuses the commons, everyone suffers. You want a fridge with space and clean, so you have space to put your food. It's not perfect, but we're not requiring perfection. Okay. I'm going to put this one back in. Just give it a little bit of rinse and sink. What are we at? We're at 23. So we're at 8 minutes right now. And when you put your food back, don't worry about where you're putting it. People can reorganize it as they want. But if we make it too hard for the cleaners, I don't know why we have pears in the fridge. If we make it too hard for the cleaners to clean, everyone's all like worried about it, then the fridge isn't going to get cleaned. I'd rather have the fridge cleaned and people have to re-find their stuff than everyone can find their stuff but the fridge is really dirty. That's edible. All these stuff that I don't think is edible, I'm going to put top right hand corner. Take a picture of it and ask people to remove it, and then what's left behind we're going to toss. Sauces often are also a good place of dead food. Here we go. Here we go. Anywhere. Don't worry about it. I'm suspicious about these guys too. This wine, there's like just a mouthful left. Okay, let's go. Here we go. A lot of the pops fit nicely under the butter tray. And we're going to leave the top right open for the food we're suspicious of. And we're going to take a picture of it and send it to all our roomies. Garbage. There we go. food that we think is possibly dead. Hey, there's no judgment. We think it's dead and you're still willing to eat it. No problem. Good on you. Don't waste food. Our stomachs are pretty strong. Pears. I'm not sure why we have pears in the fridge, but hey, if you can put your pears in the fridge, you can. So that is 27 minutes. So that took me 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Okay, kids. So all that I have left to do is to do this floor, and I'm done. This was okay. And let's go in the dodgy food area. Okay. So now last thing to do is just do the floor. Do I change the water? I'm going to do a quick wipe with this current water, and then I'm going to change it. And give it a wipe with like some really clean water. That's it. Again, the only thing we're left out is the stove. We gotta get some stove cleaner. It's amazing that even though I just swept the floor, how still dirty it is. This is just a quick one to get the bad stuff out. So I'm just going to give one more wipe down of the floor. I don't think you guys need to see that. And then the kitchen's done. Awesome.